Fort Myers police leaders finally breaking their silence more than 2 weeks after Four in Your Corner asked them to address disturbing accusations against one of their officers.
That officer, Matthew Vaggie, was allowed to resign after he was investigated for sexting a teen and turning off the video and audio in his patrol car as he gave the girl unauthorized rides. The girl's mother says the disgraced cop should have been arrested. Instead, he quit the department and kept his certification.
Now, she says the department tried to sweep the investigation under the rug by downplaying their findings to her. But tonight, the top brass at the department telling Four in Your Corner investigator Mike Mason that's not true. Mike?
Yeah, police refused to respond to my repeated request for comment on this story for 16 days. But last night, all that changed when they saw our story. A police captain sending us this long message criticizing our report. So we're showing you what they have to say and letting you decide for yourself. An investigation finding almost 900 texts sent between former police officer Matthew Vaggie and a 17-year-old girl. That girl's mother telling us a police captain recently contacted her but downplayed what really happened.
He did not inform me that it was over 880 texts and that there was drugs involved, sex involved, alcohol involved.
So you feel betrayed?
Hell yeah.
Four in Your Corner exposing how Vaggie resigned his position before he could be fired. And now the Fort Myers Police Department taking shots at our report. Captain Jim Mulligan emailing us to say the news report is slanted by Fox4 and doesn't adequately portray the correct facts in regard to the police department's investigation. He tells us over 150 man-hours were spent conducting this investigation by members of the Fort Myers Police Department. He doesn't deny any of the allegations against Vaggie, and he admits the Fort Myers Police Department's command staff reviewed the investigation and recommended the termination of the now former officer. Also, all allegations against former Officer Vaggie were sustained. But according to the final action summary, the police chief did not recommend termination. On all 3 violations against Vaggie, it simply states he resigned during the investigation. Even though the investigation was completed on May 19th, Vaggie didn't resign until almost a month later on June 15th. Mulligan also saying Vaggie does not get to keep his badge as reported by investigator Mike Mason. All of the former officer's credentials and identification were turned into the agency. But Vaggie does get to keep his law enforcement certification. The teen's mother feels he should be arrested. And as for the final report about Vaggie, the department says the mother was instructed to request a copy of the report should she want additional details. She now plans to do much more than that.
And now that I'm seeing everything, my next step is I need to go and talk to a lawyer and show him this.
The teen's mother telling us since the captain downplayed their investigation into Vaggie, she didn't think to request the report. When Four in Your Corner obtained a copy and showed it to her yesterday, she then realized how serious it was. Captain Mulligan telling us their investigation will now be sent to the state's Criminal Justice Standards Commission to determine whether further action will be taken against Vaggie. In the studio, Mike Mason, Fox 4, in Your Corner.